Welcome to the podcast on the topic Evolution of Advanced Auto Parts and Pioneering Achievements or Advancements in the Automotive Retail Tech. I have the pleasure of introducing to you Mr. Srinivas Nandigam, who is the Senior Director, Head of Engineering at Advanced Auto Parts. Mr. Srinivas, a warm welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Sujit.
It's a pleasure having you here. Before we start, I would request a quick short introduction about yourself and then we get rolling.
My name is Srinivas Nandigam. To briefly talk about me, I'm in this tech journey since last 23 years. I did my master's in computer science, then started as an engineer and grew up the career and played different roles in different companies. I spent some time in Europe and UK and spent a lot of time in retail companies and worked with the Gap for a long time to start the GCC for Gap. And then I joined Advanced Auto Parts a couple of years ago and leading engineering teams here and globally leading the platform engineering and engineering excellence teams. That's briefly about me. Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad primarily and staying here now. Happy to be back.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you have a fantastic global experience. It's amazing to know. And it's also amazing to actually get to know about Advanced Auto Parts a little bit more through this podcast, which is close to a 100-year-old organization. So let's get diving into the podcast. Advanced Auto Parts had a remarkable journey over the last 100 odd years or nearly 100 years. And as an organization, you are in a fiercely competitive automotive sector. So what has been, can you throw some light around what has been those, key milestones in that remarkable journey? And also you've set up an innovation hub here, right? And you're supporting globally. So what are the activities that you're doing to support the organization? So two questions bundled into one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it might not be short answer.
Right,
it's a
sure,
little long, but we'll give the details. You rightly said, Advanced Auto Parts started in 1932 in US with 3 stores to start with to help selling auto parts and home-related parts to our customers. So eventually, it grown and expanded and specialized in providing aftermarket auto parts to our customers. As of now, we have around 4,700 stores across US, Canada, Puerto Rico, and US Virgin Islands. And also along with that, we do have around 1,100 independent stores we are supporting under the CarQuest brand and also in Mexico as well. So this is a high-level footprint, and we sell different parts across these stores, and we do have online presence as well. We operate primarily, we serve 2 types of customers. One is do-it-yourself customers, which is very prominent in US. So people love to do their stuff to the cars by themselves. And then professional customers who do the major works for the cars and the prominent garages who repairs the cars. We supply parts to them as well. So that's briefly about the global presence. So we grow during the COVID with primary focus in tech here and also finance. So those are the major teams or major capabilities we have in Advanced India. We grown throughout the COVID and after that as well as a capability center, as an innovation center. And we are around 550, 600 people now, serving all our enabling capabilities across functions as well.
So, Srinivas, tell us a little more about the innovation work that you are doing here, and how is it actually relating it back to your organization's priorities? So, what exactly do you do when you say innovation?
Even before I tell about what innovation we are doing, the local name generally we call GCCs, right? Global Capability Centers. We renamed our brand here as well, AIAC, Advanced India Innovation Center. We want to be a core innovation center. It's not just a back office. It's not just extended office sitting here and doing some stuff. We are integral part of the big global company, our parent company. So we do build capabilities in different verticals. It could be supply chain, it could be e-commerce, it could be data analytics, information security, cyber security. We build capabilities and we support our business. So now innovation, how it is relevant in the ever-changing geopolitical and economical world. Without innovating, without understanding customer needs and changing our technology or the processes, we might not be relevant. So now with the focus on innovation, we are bringing different innovative practices to be relevant to our customers and to stay ahead in the market as well. So out of all this, customers is core or center for us to innovate, to identify the problems and bring the innovation using different frameworks or ecosystem or technologies as well.
Oh, again, very interesting points. Couple of areas that I wanted to pick a little more on. You did mention about GCCs, right? So I think you've been in the forefront from an innovation standpoint. You've also branded, rebranded, like you mentioned. So if I have to talk about GCCs, since you have set up here for some time, what are the challenges typically GCCs face? And especially when they have to do some kind of a rebranding or work on innovation. You did mention that you didn't want this to be a back office, but an innovation hub. And then the rebranding part. If you can throw some light on what typically GCCs face when they try to do this, say from places like India.
Yeah, great topic actually. So GCCs sometimes we start with the cost arbitrage when we start some GCCs or some time back. Right now it's not cost arbitrage anymore. It's a value proposition. How we create the value, how we enhance the value, and also from pure delivery angle to becoming the transformation hub. So how it needs to be done, that is interesting. Coming to the specific question you asked, branding. Companies like us, where we don't have direct business in India, few people know about Advance. So bringing that awareness to attract the talent. Talent is now it's a talent war in the market. So to attract the right talent to do innovation is one of the challenge we face generally. So we need to go to the people, use leverage ecosystem to tell what we are doing and what innovations we are doing, how it is creating the impact. That's the difference I could see. Primarily myself as well, the motivating factor for me, if I do any innovation through our GCCs or innovation hubs, the reflection I could see pretty quickly. Either in omni-channel, we did a lot of experimentation and innovation, how we sell to our customers based on the customer behavior needs. So when we put that application or the product into the market, when people are using it, seeing that impact is a big thing. So we need to provide that visibility to talent, to attract the right talent. That is one big challenge I would say. So branding it through the different channels is a way to go, but branding is definitely making people understand what is Advance Auto Parts, what we do is one of the challenge I would see. Similar challenge in my past experience also, that's what I faced. So branding is one big challenge, but we're able to cross through that as well by leveraging ecosystems like T-Hub or other ecosystems.
So since you spoke a little bit about innovation, about talent, attracting talent and branding, so how is T-Hub's partnership, between Advance Auto Parts and T-Hub helping foster this whole journey? So what's your view on the partnership?
It's phenomenal. I would say it's fantastic throughout this journey. Even I joined 2 years ago with Advance. Before that also the partnership there. But how we are leveraging partnership with T-Hub is primarily one, bringing the awareness of external happenings to our talent so that we know what is happening in the market, and connecting with startups, what new ideas are spinning off, how can we leverage some of the capabilities, or how can we contribute to those innovations as well. This is a great channel. And the third thing is, a lot of leadership comes here and look at it. It could be the first time for them to understand the situation here in India or in Hyderabad as well. So T-Hub, when we are a leader come, we bring it to the leadership here, T-Hub, or the leaders from T-Hub come to us and talk. So they'll get the visibility of what's happening, and many of the leaders are so fascinated about the things happening here. And also, so I would like to say one thing, which is, well, earlier we were thinking build versus buy. So either we build in-house or we build from our partners, the products or the capabilities which we want. Right now it is changing as well. Build plus buy or buy plus build. So T-Hub enabling that to us. So we can see the product which is in POC, prototype stage, and we can take it and we can co-create or we can extend it as well.
Sure.
So those possibilities are opened up for us.
Right. Staying with that same thought, right? Entities like T-Hub, so like you rightly said, are changing the landscape, and you are able to leverage. What are the other scenarios that you see, where entities like T-Hub can play a role in fostering this innovation? I'm talking about going beyond a sector. One of the things you mentioned is talent. Hopefully, T-Hub kind of entities are also helping you attract right talent in terms of startup talent. It could be any other kind of talent, even for that matter, from a hiring standpoint as well, right? So, do you see any other areas that entities like T-Hub can also support, help corporates and GCCs?
Yeah, for sure. This is interesting. My association with T-Hub went back 7 years ago as well. So I was in Bay Area all the time, close to Stanford University. I was so fascinated by the ecosystem there, which is helping startups, and also how we disseminate the knowledge in the community as well, with the meetups or with the seminars or the other activities, workshops happening. So it's fantastic. I was thinking when I'm moving back, yeah, we need to bring that ecosystem here as well. So that culture is so fascinating. We want to bring that. But before I moved here in 2019, 2017, 18, I visited here. I went to T-Hub, which is in the other place now at that time. So I really surprised, fabuled with the ecosystem, the setup as well, and how it integrated the complete social structure into it as well, through academic institutions to the corporates and to the startups and to the venture capitalists, bringing all of them into the platform. It's phenomenal. So now coming to the question, now in 2018, again 2022, I formally connected through Advance as well. So we are doing many things from the corporate perspective, but social, personally, I'm seeing the small innovations happening through T-Hub or T-Work, whatever. I see small innovations through a small farmer in a village, or a student from a school. Those innovations also coming up to the visibility, and they have a platform now to innovate more. So that social impact is phenomenal. And taking from them, just not doing the POC, taking them to the global scale. I'm sure many of the companies started here as startups or small idea, and they're now global, operating globally, not just within Hyderabad, within India. They're operating from US as well, which started here. So that bringing up the corporate ecosystem as well. And the third dimension is impacting the corporates. That connect was not there earlier without T-Hub. So majority of the corporate, we had to spend a lot on R&D or connecting with the small innovation incubators. Right now, this kind of incubators or platforms bring a lot of connections to accelerate this innovation.
Oh, I think thanks for all the kind words. Absolutely, you have hit the nail on its head in terms of our purpose as well. Thank you. So now putting the spotlight back onto advanced auto parts. So there is competition. We just briefly touched upon that, right in the probably the first question. So what sets you apart, in a very competitive industry? What things make you a different GCC from others, especially in the retail tech and auto aftermarket segments? What are those top three, differentiators, if you will?
So one key differentiator is, even which is our core value or we believe in, is people are our best part. So the people could be customers or even internal employees as well. That is one key thing, first thing. So we put a lot of focus on engaging the talent, internal talent, coaching them, training them, mentoring them, all the levels across field, in corporate as well, not just technology. And the opportunities we provide to talent to move across and learn new things, not just in their designated jobs, they can move into completely different vertical, learn and innovate. So that is unique, I could see in our advance. So the talent is one unique thing. And second thing is putting customer in focus every time. Say yes to customer to solve the problems. So mobility is very, very important for the common man in US. So we are solving the problems for them. So customer, putting this customer in center is second differentiator. And the third, I would say the top three, so the innovation, the technology adoption. Since being a technical leader, I might be a little partial or biased towards technology, but the innovations we are doing in technology to serve our customers to the ever-changing world needs. So how we shop earlier, from in-person shop to mobile, laptop to mobile, and now it's becoming omni-channel experience, and more personalization we are doing. So that is the differentiating factor, technology innovation, to give personalized service to our customers.
Got it. So that leads me exactly into that question on technology. You are a technology leader. So these buzzwords like AI, ML, Gen AI, Web3, blockchain. So how is that making a difference? How are these technologies making a difference in your uh, day-to-day operations or strategy as well, right? When you build tech, especially related to retail tech, which is where the biggest focus is, right? So are you using these tech to transform the landscape within the organization? If so, a little light on that would really help.
For sure, Sujit. Basically, before I go specifically advanced, generally we put in three categories of adopting the technology. One is inventors, fast followers, and slow adopters. So in the industry of retail and automotive, both are disrupting a lot the industry. The way consumers are behaving, the way technology is impacting, it's changing a lot. For example, in my childhood, supercars is a fantasy. Now it is reality. So we need to change towards that. And so without adopting these newer technologies, we can't do that. And in some places, that's the differentiation we need to see. Which one we need to be innovative, and where we need to fast follow, where can we adopt slowly. So it might not be practical to bring all the emerging technologies at once to the advance, but we are focusing on the problem which we want to solve, which technology or AI or blockchain, VR, which can help us. So we are bringing those things in the specific areas. But without bringing them, we'll become irrelevant, as I said earlier. So definitely we are leveraging those, and all the retails and automobile companies are leveraging these things as well. But selecting them for a purpose-led innovation is what we are focused on, and bringing these emerging technologies into the organization or into our product teams to add value at right time is a key thing.
Got it. So are you using, say, technologies like Metaverse as well? Have you already started looking at that as an opportunity, or is it something that you're exploring?
We are looking at it as an opportunity. So as I said earlier, we are trying to identify the problem which we want to solve. There we want to bring in. Definitely we are using some AI capabilities in different areas, and we are prototyping some VR capabilities as well to help customers.
So that brings me to the final question. So thanks for patiently answering a lot of this. Uh, in fact, India is bound to attract almost another 100% growth in GCCs, right? So that's what some of the reports are talking about. Um, one question is, are you also in your purview, are you seeing that growth happening for the GCCs in India with a lot of support from various initiatives, local government or central government initiatives? Second is, what's your expansion plan, for this unit here, for India unit? So,
So definitely you know the numbers better as well. So right now we are close to 6% CAGR and the growth rate. We have around 1,600 GCCs set up, and by 2030 we are expecting it to be double growth, around 11% or more than 11%. So the talent again is huge here, and platforms like T-Hub or the incubators is very great to set up the GCCs. And in fact, now GCC is the word generally we are using, but we are becoming a transformation hubs now. And we are bringing global leadership into the GCCs and global operating model. We operate like global operating model. We don't look at it as two different companies. The company in our headquarters in Raleigh and the company here, it's one company. The roles also same. For example, I manage some of the global capabilities from here, and some of the capabilities run from there as well, like that. So that transformation hubs are becoming more prominent here, and because of the talent and other infrastructure aspects as well, it is evident that the growth going to happen. So we are focused primarily on the impact and the innovation. So we are not focused on numbers. So we want to create products which will create impact on the business outcome as well. Either it could be seamless experience for our customers, or it could be increasing our bottom line and top line, or it could be improving our experience and retentions and life for our internal team members. So that's our focus now.
Great, fantastic, Mr. Srinivas. It has been terrific talking to you. I think we can go on, but I guess we have to stop somewhere. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Thanks. I really loved
Thank you.
talking to you, Sujit.
Thank you.
Thank you.